And welcome to the NFL Today on YouTube. JB along with Coach Coward, Nate Burleson, and Matt Ryan. The topic of discussion today, Coach, it was just a couple years ago where many people seemed to believe the narrative that running backs were being devalued. You said, JB, don't confuse that with the running game being devalued. It isn't. Jonathan Taylor certainly is proof positive in that regard.
Yeah, we're talking about MVP. I mean, what he did today certainly is going to get his name back up there. Was shut down a little bit last week against Pittsburgh Steelers, but man, what he did today was pretty impressive because it was an offense, quite frankly, it was his big plays, and Daniel Jones at times struggled, but Jonathan Taylor, that run right there was designed to go up the middle. Yeah. He broke it out to the outside. His patience, his acceleration.
This one right here.
No, right here. All of a sudden it was inside.
It's a gain of 0.
Look at it out here, and he can keep his balance. His balance is better than anybody I've ever seen. It's just, you try to trip him up, you can't do that. He's got great vision, the balance, the ability to have jump cut right to the inside. He is a special.
And he's clutch.
That was
game winner right there.
Hey, Matt, you played with him. Talk to us.
Well, he's phenomenal, and he's playing phenomenal. He, as productive and as big of a superstar as he is, he's as humble and as hardworking as anybody you're ever going to come across. So it couldn't happen to a better person. But, I mean, he's playing outstanding. But you look at, you said it at the beginning, the one running back system's becoming devalued, right? And we've seen more, hey, it's by committee, two or three different guys.
Yeah.
Their stats today. Jonathan Taylor, 32 rushing attempts. The next highest, quarterback, Daniel Jones at 7. Then Ashton Doolin, who's a wide receiver with 1, and one other player with 1 rushing attempt.
Yeah.
This is the focal point of what they do offensively. So as we talk about MVP and the value provided to your football team.
That's it.
I mean, he is providing the
most
valuable
player.
He is the value. Now, with that being said, I think there's a handful of other guys.
Don't you do it.
That have to be in that
Let me guess, you're going to name some quarterbacks?
Absolutely, I'm going to name some quarterbacks. And you're going to tell me I'm wrong?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not. Because Matthew Stafford is out there balling.
He is balling.
In L.A., putting together one of the most impressive statistical seasons of his career. Just went for over for his 400th touchdown pass, which is an incredible accomplishment. He's playing great football right now. Sam Darnold is as valuable to any football team as anyone right now, too.
That's
the way he's moving that football around, JSN, the production that he has, it doesn't get there without those opportunity balls.
Yeah.
I think Sam's in that mix.
Drake May.
May.
What you want to say? Because who does Drake May throw to? I mean, Stephon Diggs, Butte didn't play today. He does as much with his feet as much as he does with his arms and keeping drives alive. The first downs that he has with his feet, over 25 first downs for the year. Drake May is taking this team, best record in the AFC, second-year quarterback. And you think about that offense, he's the first guy that comes to mind.
Yeah.
So we've given all our guys our flowers. I'm going to put you on the spot, though. And I'll start, okay, if you had to rank them.
Okay.
Right now, as we sit, finishing up Week 10.
Okay.
Ranking 1, 2, 3, 4 of those 4 players for the MVP.
At this point.
At this point. I'm not saying this is how it shakes out. Honestly, I believe that what happens post-Thanksgiving to the end of the regular season will determine who wins it. Like you said, it's posturing. This time of the year is about posturing, getting in position. These guys are doing the same in this race. But if it was Week 10 and I had to give it out right now, the MVP for me, number 1 is Matthew Stafford. Number 2 is Jonathan Taylor. Number 3 is Drake May. And number 4 is Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
That's a solid list. I can't argue with that.
I can't argue.
For me, I'm switching the top 2. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor, then my guy Matt Stafford, and then Sam Darnold. I'm going with Jonathan Taylor because he reminds me of a season that I was witness to in 2006, and that's LaDainian Tomlinson. So right now he has 4 games with 3 rushing TDs. The record in the season is 5 games with 3 rushing TDs. That happened back in 2006. That was LaDainian Tomlinson, and he won the MVP that year. I remember playing on the Seattle Seahawks, and we had Shaun Alexander, who was the previous MVP. And LaDainian came in to prove that I'm the best back in the business. We're talking 20-plus touchdowns. Now, LaDainian was a little bit of a better catcher out of the backfield. That's because they used him as such. But Jonathan Taylor sitting at 17 touchdowns, almost 1,400 total yards, and we're at the halfway point. We're talking about a guy that can get close to 25, 26 TDs if they keep this up. And we all know when you get into late November, December, you're going to have to lean on what they're already leaning on, which is the run game.
And I'm going to say that I agree with Nate.
What?
And I was just saying, because I would flip those two for this reason. Go back to a week ago. What did Pittsburgh Steelers say? We better stop Jonathan Taylor.
And they did.
And they did. And they won. Okay, so he's going into every game with people saying, we got to stop Jonathan Taylor.
Ooh.
And not many people have done it.
That's valid.
He's putting up some numbers right now that are big time. He did that again today. So I'm just saying to you, Jonathan Taylor, from a value standpoint, if you take him away, they can't win, and they didn't win a week ago.
Take away Matthew Stafford from the LA Rams.
Yeah.
What do they look like?
I hear you on that.
I know. I don't know.
What do they look like?
Well, you take away Drake, Maye, or Sam Darnold. It's the same thing with all the quarterbacks.
Oh, okay. So I feel like that's a valid argument.
Okay.
I think, though, let's have a little healthy perspective here. Probably 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever we started having this conversation,
Yes.
Baker Mayfield was in there.
That's true.
Daniel Jones was in there.
That's
and they're
true.
no longer in that conversation. Let's let this play out. I think all four of these guys that we've talked about are having fantastic seasons. Fantastic seasons.
And there's two other guys that's called Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
They might have something
They have
to
a
say
way to
about it.
find themselves to shine in the month of November and December.
Hey, let me throw something crazy out there. Say Lamar Jackson
Ooh.
gets them on a run to come all the way back in after the start that they have and just goes off in the month of November and the month of December.
And he's no stranger to a
He's no stranger to
four-touchdown
those kind
pass
of
game,
runs.
a five-touchdown pass game.
And to use the other argument, we saw what they were like without him.
Correct.
They've won 3 in a row now, and if they go on this run, okay, we have a body of work without him and a body of work with him, and it's proven right there.
Shout out to Snoop Huntley, though. He got that one win.
He did.
So
Shout out.
That's
Snoop.
right. So, Matt, you won the MVP in 2016?
Yes.
And there was a running back in the conversation that year. Do you remember?
I was worried about winning games, Nate.
Nah, bro. Time out. Like, hey, nah, Matt.
Dallas.
Okay, Dallas. Ezekiel Elliott. Okay, now,
See?
I'm glad you brought that up because I know you're joking around.
That's
but
right, yeah.
listen, you're a humble guy.
Right.
It's all about the team.
Yeah,
We want to win games. But once they start talking about the MVP, keep it real with me. Were you thinking about it? Because it is a beautiful accomplishment if you can do it while still winning.
No, I wasn't thinking about
Really?
it. Honestly, I wasn't thinking about it. I think you have to put that season into context, too. So we were 7-5 through 12 games, and we got hot late. We ended up winning 4 games in a row. But down in that 4-game stretch, as we were finishing up that season, we were without Mohamed Sanu. We were without Julio Jones. Both those guys nursing injuries during that time frame. So to me, more important than anything was finding a way to get to the playoffs. We had guys out. We had to find ways to win football games. Now, I will tell you, one of the coolest things that I ever experienced in my life was in the NFC Championship game. We ran away with it.
Yeah.
We ran away with this game against Green Bay. And for the entire fourth quarter, every time we got on offense, the entire stadium started chanting MVP every time I stepped on.
It had to feel good, brother.
And it was a chills moment. It was one of the things, as you're playing a game, the game was out of hand at that point, and the skin raises up.
And you know
on it.
what? That speaks volumes about you because you did it without your stars. You felt the onus and the obligation and responsibility to take it upon yourself. And whatever that meant was getting that football team to the playoffs.
Yeah.
And that's what your mantra was at the time, and you did it.
But that's the value portion of it, right? The value you provide to the organization, when other guys are out. And I think all 4 of these guys that we were
If
talking about are
metrics
doing that.
dictated and Jonathan Taylor continues on the same stretch, will the quarterback bias not swing the vote his way down the stretch?
I think it has to be record-setting.
Yeah.
I think it has to be record-setting, and he's on pace to do that.
Yeah.
So when we look at the totality of the season and his numbers and all of those things at the end of the year, if they are what they can be, I think he's got a great chance.
And they got to keep winning.
Yeah, you got to keep winning. And I got to have the perfect way to close this out, JB. Just to remind Matt of the good times. Hey, studio, can we get an MVP chant in here for Matt? MVP, MVP, MVP. All right, there's a few that didn't chant, so.
I see him. I see him right over there.
Don't give them any holiday
gifts.
gifts.
Vita.
Yeah, Vita showed us love.
Matt Ryan is a humble guy, but don't tell me it wasn't in the back of the eye as he was going there. Hey, tune in 12 noon Eastern on Sundays right here on the NFL Today.